When a mine emergency strikes, every second counts. A speedy and safe rescue effort can mean the difference between life and death for trapped miners. That's why it's so important to have trained rescuers available and ready to act on a moment's notice. Fortunately, under federal law, America's underground miners are assured that teams of fully equipped rescuers are nearby should something go wrong. The system only works because of volunteers across the country who study, train, and commit themselves to do whatever it takes to save a fellow miner.
It's kind of comparable to being a firefighter. You know, you have that want, that will to help people. And that's not something you can be taught. You just have it or you don't. And if you have that passion to want to help people, then you are mine rescue material.
About 350 teams from coal and metal and non-metal mines are certified and equipped to perform mine rescue operations in the United States. They learn first aid, firefighting, emergency communications, and how to test the air for toxic gases. They do this all while wearing protective gear that includes a breathing apparatus weighing up to 40 pounds.
For the first time you do it, it's a kind of a takes a step back because it's a lot to put on all at once, and it's a little concerning. It's for the first time, but once you get used to having the mask on and enclosing your face and realize that you got a job to do, and that job is to go out there and save lives, potentially other miners that you have a relationship with. You get over that real quick.
Mine rescue team members train together, they work together, they hunt together, they fish together. They do a lot of things with each other so that when they do have to perform in an emergency, they know they can depend on each other. These things make them much better in an emergency situation.
To recognize and honor these selfless heroes, we celebrate October 30th as Mine Rescue Day. The date was declared in 2013, and it has special significance. More than a century earlier, on October 30th, 1911, the first ever mine safety demonstration was held at Pittsburgh's Forbes Field. Visitors could view exhibits explaining Bureau research on mine safety, mine rescue, first aid, and coal dust explosions. Since then, mine rescue has steadily grown more organized and professional, thanks to the ongoing cooperative efforts of the mining community and the Department of Labor's Mine Safety and Health Administration.
We've seen tremendous strides in mine rescue in coal mining. A long time ago, rescue teams would go underground and you wouldn't know what they found or what was going on until they actually came back outside. Today, technology allows us to talk to the teams that are advancing under oxygen and knowing where they're at every step of the way, and it makes for a better opportunity for everybody to work together and do it more safely and hopefully to rescue miners.
Mine rescue teams compete in dozens of mine rescue contests organized across the country to develop and maintain skills, camaraderie, and teamwork. These contests culminate in the national championships for coal and for metal and non-metal miners. New communications technology, including wireless and fiber optic systems, is also making mine rescue safer and more effective.
The new communication system that MSHA has allows that to be a direct communication. When the mine rescue team member talks on a radio, through a fiber optic system and wireless communication, it allows that discussion, when they talk on the radio, to go directly to the command center, thereby eliminating any of those potential miscommunications that can occur. This will allow the team to advance much faster underground in multiple entries to ensure that some hazard isn't missed as the teams explore.
In an ideal world, these skills and equipment would never have to be used, even though mine safety has improved tremendously over the years. A mine emergency can still occur at any moment that requires the assistance of mine rescuers. Time and time again, they answer the call.
I've seen the dedication and bravery of these rescuers firsthand in many mine emergencies, and I can tell you, this is a special breed. They give up their time to train, then drop everything to rush into dangerous and unpredictable situations on a moment's notice, sometimes going miles underground, following mine explosions and fires to find missing miners. It is some of the most risky emergency response undertaken in our country. On behalf of MSHA and the mining community, we thank them and honor their commitment and service every day, but especially on October 30th, Mine Rescue Day.